It's day 2 on our daily journal through the basics of Christianity. And yesterday we were in Matthew chapter 6. Today we're just a little bit further on in that same book, Matthew 22. And this is where Jesus gets approached by some Pharisees, some religious people. And they tried to stump him and they said, "What's the most important commandment in all the law?" Now, they weren't just thinking about the Old Testament, the Ten Commandments. They're probably thinking about all the other, literally hundreds of rules and regulations that they had added to the basics that God had given them. And here's how he answered. "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment." And then he says the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. And on these 2 commandments depend all the law and the prophets. Now, the reason that I'm putting this in our reading so early is because if you understand this, Matthew 22, how Jesus responded to some religious leaders, I think you'll really understand his heart and you'll understand a pursuit of God. The principle is this: Jesus wasn't interested in creating some kind of institutional religion. He wanted to help us to have relationships, better relationships, right? Look, he says, first of all, relationship with God, love God, have a great relationship with God. And then secondly, flowing out of that, have a great relationship with other people. So I don't know what your pursuit of God has been like so far. Maybe you've gone to church a long time. Maybe you don't even go to church. I want you to just consider this. Jesus cares more than anything about relationships. He wants you to have a relationship with him, and then he wants that relationship to impact every other relationship in your life. So journal on that. Think about it. And we'll see you tomorrow.